Hi guys, how's everybody doing? I hope y'all had a blessed weekend and happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there, all the people that are in the role of being daddy or taking care of children, no matter if they're yours or, you're a step parent or you're just an uncle or a brother, anybody that's, giving back and helping children and being a father figure. God bless you all. I wanted to do a reading on the cyber attack, so that's what I'm going to do today. But first, I hope you guys are enjoying the weather. We have some cloud cover here today, so it's a little bit better, but it's super humid. It might rain, and it's been very, very hot, like 97, 98 degrees. My daughter took a trip to, we're in South Texas, deep South Texas, San Antonio area. She went to Seattle, Washington, and Portland, Oregon. So she's enjoying a little bit cooler weather. She said it feels a little better there. I guess it gets much colder at night. It doesn't get cold here anymore. So she's enjoying a different weather. She was smart to go. I think we need to go take a trip in August when it gets super hot. It's going to be really, really hot. Anyway, I hope you guys are doing well. I know there's a lot of things going on in the world right now. There's so much to talk about. I myself, I've really, really have to say that I've stopped watching the news. There's so much things going on in my own life that I don't really have time to do much. I do my readings. I have my Etsy store that keeps me really busy. And I have a lot of family things going on too. So we've had a lot of birthdays, graduations, and then my sister is sick. She has leukemia. I hear my brother's sick too. He's got some kind of upper respiratory problem. I'm not sure what it is. It's in the early stage. So y'all just say prayers. His name is Kenan. And hopefully none of them have been vaccinated. I had a big conversation with my mother about vaccinations. It didn't go well. She's 80 years old or very close to it. And they don't believe in the vaccine. She said it's not a vaccine. It is not a vaccine. I said, Mom, the only people getting sick now are the people that are unvaccinated. They're the ones that are getting COVID, not people that have been vaccinated. And she said, well, you just listening to the wrong news. I told her, well, I haven't really been listening to news at all, but I'm vaccinated and I'm happy I'm protected from it. And my husband and my family, my daughter, she's not vaccinated. I have one daughter that refuses a vaccination. She's a Democrat, but she's a dumb one. I don't know what to say. Sorry. There's no reason for her not to get vaccinated. None. I don't know. She says I'm a conservative Democrat. So I don't know what that means. I don't know why she's not. But anyway, my other daughter, I think I may have said something about what's going on with her earlier in maybe last year when we were all going through COVID and staying at home and everybody was working from home. Her marriage took a hit and she's getting a divorce. So she's my daughter that has my two grandsons. They're all coming to live with me because they're getting it. It's almost final. I don't know. I'm so sad about it and so heartbroken over it. Honestly, I'm going to cry. I can't even talk about it. It's very hurtful. It's very painful. I don't know why it's so painful, but I know that my grandchildren will have a scar in their heart. They're 12 and 14 years old, two boys, very formative time in their years. And they're going to have their father taken away from them. They're going to have their life uprooted. I know they love me and my husband, but they have a beautiful home and a beautiful life that is going to be ruined, just completely ruined. And I'm so sad. My daughter feels like I'm not supporting her, but I don't know. She's never complained about her husband, never. And he's a good man. He's a good provider. He's a good person. I've known him since he was a teenager. I love him like a son. and it's just so painful. Our whole family is reeling from it. Anyway, I didn't want to put out my business out there, but it's going to happen. I've prayed about it. You know, I've done everything I could. I've thrown fits over it, everything. I can't stop it from happening. I have to accept it. It's the hardest thing that I've ever had to accept in my life. Oh, sorry, you guys. This is so painful. Oh, sorry. Yeah. My daughter says, "What is wrong with you? Why are you crying about this?" She doesn't feel, I don't know. She's not upset about it or nothing. She just give me my money. I'm out of here. I'm leaving. I'm taking my kids, and it's not that simple, it's not that simple. It's devastating. Divorce is devastating. Anyway, I'm going to wipe my tears and stop talking about this. So if y'all will say a prayer for my family, we need it. Thank you. Okay. I got a drink and wipe my tears. I can't talk about that anymore because it's too painful. So I don't want to talk about it anymore. But that's, lots of things happening in my life. Y'all aren't hearing from me, and there's reasons for it. Okay, I just want to let y'all know. So I really wanted to take a look at, remember I talked about the cyber attacks before on one of my videos, and the hackers that I think they call themselves Darkside, and I just want to take a look and see what's going on with them. So I'm going to lay out some cards here and see if we can get a little information on what's happening. Oh, what I'm getting, I've gotten a little bit of information. What I'm getting is that we have to be very proactive. Our government, our cities, our government, in protecting our infrastructure, like our water systems. That's what I'm being shown. They may be vulnerable. You can only imagine, if they could hack into the water systems, and what if we had polluted water or something like that we were drinking. I'm on a septic system, and we have a well and septic. So I think it's more the cities that are cleaning up the water and that are on water systems that need to be protected. That's what I'm getting all of a sudden. And I haven't heard anything about them, and I told you I haven't really watched any news, but what I'm getting is that they're taking a break or something. They're out of sight. They're going out of sight. They're taking a break. They're cleaning some things up. That's the hackers, Darkside. So I don't know what happened. I don't think they're out of it or will be out of it forever, but I do see that they've pulled back and taken a break and cleaning something up. Maybe so they can't, I know that the feds seized some of their, what was it called? Their accounts, Bitcoin or something like that. Some of their accounts, y'all heard about that too. So maybe they're cleaning up the way they get paid or something. I don't know, but I'm just seeing cleaning, but they're out of sight right now, and they have their heads down. Their heads are down, and but I think it's for a period of time. I don't think it's forever. I think they're just out of sight for right now. They're biding their time. They're biding their time. Okay, that's what I get. All right, let's take a look at these. Just pull these cards. Okay. Wow. All right, let's take a look at them. Let's see what information I can glean from these. The first card that I pulled is the Judgment card, you know. That and I feel like this has to do with why they're out of sight. So when I see Judgment card, this was like they have decided themselves to just hide and get out of sight, you know. They've judged the situation maybe too risky or something, and they're disappearing and getting out of sight. And I think that that's that self-judgment. So they judge themselves to be in a, you know, that they needed to disappear. I think that's what's going on. But they've had a lot of opportunities to make money. So I think that there's, you know, more cyber attacks than we know are of, you know, than it's been reported, basically. They've had a lot more opportunities than we know of, basically. But the good news is this is a Three of Cups, so that's a celebration. The good news is right now they're not doing it. You know, I think they've gotten scared away, basically, right? So that's the good news is they won't be attacking right now. I'm glad to see that. Okay, let's see. Here is Seven of Wands. You know, we're going to successfully defend ourselves against any attacks that they perpetrate in the future. You know, there may be others that are out there that are trying to do the same thing, you know, but we're going to be able to defend ourselves against it, any of the future cyber attacks. So people, you know, big companies, cities, our government, they're shoring up our infrastructure and the soft targets, I guess. So that's good. Yes. So it's going to be good. We will successfully defend ourselves against cyber attacks. Yes. This is, yeah, we will. Going to work together with security companies and protect ourselves. And the last card is I pulled on that is Eight of Swords. And I feel like this is like, now we can say it's like they're tied up, they're unable to perpetrate attacks. Now, sometimes when you see this card, it can mean going to jail. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to mean going to jail, that somebody's going to go to jail. It just means their hands are tied. They're unable to do these cyber attacks. So that's good. So I think our security is getting stronger, and they will not be able, their hands will be tied. They won't be able to get in like they were. So that's good. All right. So, you know, I was wondering if are these Russians? Because it's been out there that, you know, they're Russians. I don't know. But I got the Ten of Pentacles. They've made a lot of money, and I think they're Russian. They're Russians. And then I have Biden showing up here. So he's really, I think that talk that he had with Putin, I think it helped put a stop on this. It really did. I don't know what he said to him exactly, but, you know, nobody wants war. They really don't. They want to get by with things the easy way. They want to, you know, do these little secretive things, but they don't want to out and out war. Nobody does. So I think Biden has really helped us in that way with these cyber attacks going through Russian. And, you know, this is Eight of Pentacles. What we have to take a look, you know, and see if we're doing enough. Are we doing enough to stop these attacks? Are we doing enough is our government doing enough to stop all these attacks, right? And we have to not only, we have to put the money where is needed for this security too. So we need to do that. We have to reassess the situation. I don't know if we will have to have legislation that goes through that, you know, will put money in helping out, you know, our infrastructures to make sure that these things don't happen anymore. The hackers, what did they did the beef industry, they did the oil pipeline and all that. So I feel like there's going to be some money that is going to be put aside to make sure that we're doing all we can to, keep this all at bay and keep these, dark side, whatever they're called, hackers from, doing some more damage to us. And already beef was expensive enough, and then they went and did all that. Gosh darn. But look, the last card here on that one is about, this is Five of Swords. This is we're able, again, this is saying that we're going to be able to defend ourselves against these attacks. Okay? So I do think we will put money aside to be able to do that, to shore up our security systems and everything to do that. And I think our governments kind of have to help in with that. They have to help these companies do that. I'm sure it's a very expensive prospect to do. So hopefully they'll be able to help them do that, because it's going to hurt everybody if we keep enduring these attacks. It costs them a lot of money to, pay off these hackers, and in turn, we're going to pay for it. You know what I mean? We're going to pay for it. We're paying for the higher price of beef. We're all paying for it. So hopefully the government steps in and will assist companies that need help. I think they will. I think that's what's going on here. They're going to assist them. All right. So I heard, or I think I read about it. I read about that the hackers have, and I felt it too, that they've disband. And they said they disband. Put it that way. I don't know. They put a statement out or anything that the dark side has disband. I see that they're waiting, like they're not really disband as much as they're just out of sight. They're just ducking down out of sight, but they put out a statement saying they've disband. They're not going to do anything else. And excuse me. Had a little coughing fit there. Sorry, that happens once in a while. I have allergies, so I have a little coughing fit. So I had to choke off camera here. All right, so I have the last 4 cards I'm going to read, and basically I'm asking Spirit about, if there's going to be more attacks, if there are going to be more cyber attacks. And the first card that I pulled here is the King of Cups. I really think that it does have something to do with, sorry, my nose is running. It does have something to do with Putin, and the Russians. And I really think that he has signaled to the hackers to stand down. So that's one of the reasons they're doing that right now. They're standing down. He doesn't want to, he doesn't want to get embarrassed, I guess, and let everyone know that he's behind all these things. And I think he has a hand in all of it. The next card that I pulled is the Tower card, so that's good to know. So it's like when the feds were able to take some of those cryptocurrencies back from these cyber hackers, it took a big bite. It took a big blow to them. You know what I mean? It was a big blow. And they thought they were untouchable. And this kind of freaked them out. This turned their world upside down. It freaked them out. And they're like, that was, some of them left. You know what I mean? Some of the hackers, it scared them into the point where they were like, I don't want to do this anymore. This is going to lead back to us. If they can, take the money from the cryptocurrencies, then there's, they can be found out too. And they probably will be. So there's some of them that have backed out for good, but not all of them, because, shit hit the fan when they took millions of dollars back from them. So that was devastating, and it freaked them out. So that's good. That is good. I'm like seeing that. The Knight of Pentacles, this is about, they're just waiting patiently. They still plan on doing more. You know what I mean? There's a lot of them too. This is a big organization. So they plan on doing more, but they're biding their time. They're waiting patiently to hit other places, other countries, places that are unprepared, because this is the last card. They're going to take them by surprise. If you're not prepared, you're going to get hit. You're going to be surprised. So, yeah. I do think they'll get back to work and they'll start doing some things. We're not going to hear everything that they're doing because I feel like they don't want to encourage other organizations to do this, that it's, because they're getting paid, they're getting paid off. So it's working out for them. So we're not going to hear a lot of them getting paid, but they're going to do more. They're going to do things in other countries too. There's other countries that that just aren't prepared. So we may not hear all about it because we don't want to encourage them to grow and other people to do that too. So, but yeah, there's going to be more cyber attacks. They're biding their time right now. They're just being patient. And I do think that Putin is in on it too. He is in on it. Maybe that he looks the other way and lets them, get by and do what they want because they're putting the hurt on the United States. So he can look the other way. But he could probably stop it too, if he wanted to. And he has. I think right now he's told them to lay low, lay off from it. So they'll just go to a different country and do it in a different country. But they got freaked out. They got pretty freaked out. All right, you guys, that's what I got. So got all my cards back together. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you'd like to get a reading with me, I'm here. I'm doing readings. I'm doing healings too. Remember that. If you'd like me to send you a healing, let me know. You have to email me though. If you write it down here on the comment section, I might not see it because I don't see every comment. I do look at them. They come across my phone and I see them. But if you want to really get my attention, email me, okay? Because I do check all my emails for sure. And let me know if you'd like to get a reading. I can do a reading. If you have a problem in your home, you need some portal closings or something like that, I can do that. And the healings are all free. I always do the healings for free. I do healing sessions every day. And they're going very good. People are very happy and they are feeling like they're getting some relief. So I'm very happy with that. And I'm kind of growing with you guys and learning more and more as I've had this channel now for a couple of years. I've grown a lot and I've learned a lot more. And every day there's something new coming. I get more information. I learn different things, new techniques, and just know that if you're open, I look at it like this, you guys, you have to be open your heart. And my heart talks to your heart. Our heart chakras talk to each other, right? We all have that information inside us. We're always looking to connect on the outside. You want to connect with a loved one. You're looking for the outside. You're saying, why can't I see them or anything? It's all on the inside. It's the inside of you. You connect on the inside. And that's what a lot of people don't understand. And that's what a lot of people don't tell you. So you're always looking for something on the outside. Why can't I see my loved one? Why aren't they coming to me? Why can't, because it's on the inside. And that's why people meditate, so they can get on the inside. And you don't have to sit there and meditate for hours and hours and hours. You can just listen to the inside. That's all meditation is, getting in touch with your inside, your intuition. And a lot of people, another thing that you can do is just let your mind go. They're saying you try to blank your mind out. You can't blank your mind out. Let your mind go. Let it go. And just let it go and see where it takes you. Write down everything that you see and what's going on, and you'll be connecting. That's how you'll connect with your loved ones, with your higher self, with your spirit guides. That's how you do it. Just ride the wave instead of trying to just go zen and blank out your mind. And you're not going to do that. Listen to your mind. It's not just your mind. There's, your angels, spirit guides. They're putting thoughts in your mind all the time. So write them down, write them down. You should meditate and write down everything that comes through every day, so that you can see that it starts making sense to you, And you can ask questions too, and then meditate and then write down the answer, whatever vision that you see. Just write it down and see, what comes to you. And that's how you can get in touch with your intuition, your spirit guides, your loved ones. Got to listen, okay? Just take the time to listen and write it down. All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. Love you guys so much. Sorry I got all sniffly on you there. I'm over it right now. I'm over it. I'm doing good. But I hope I hear from you guys. If you'd like to get a reading, I can usually turn the readings over in 24 hours. You know how I work. I record the reading and send it to you after you send me your questions and anything that concerns you. We'll take a look at it and do a reading. I send it to you, and then you can have it and watch it over and over and over. And a month from now, you can watch it again and go, that's what she meant. That's what was happening, Go back and look at it. So sometimes it makes sense later on. So I look forward to hearing from you. Love you guys so much. Do something kind for somebody. It'll always come back to you. Bye for now. Y'all take care.